F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to F double R Friend Request Reviews with friend request friends to watch The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 6, title Ken. That's pretty obvious, you know, what the title means. You know, we already know what we headed. Tommy's obviously the objective. But last episode, man, was a heavy one, man. For real. Henry's and Sam tragic story, you know, ended in my opinion a little bit better than the game. There's a lot of back and forth right now with the gaming community, whether they like or dislike the show. And it's pretty entertaining to watch, to be honest. A lot of people are not liking the new adaptation and stuff like that. I think, in my opinion, it's doing a pretty good job at keeping it kind of real, you know, down to the ground a little bit, not too over exaggerated, but just enough, you know, to kind of spice things up. But I can't wait to see what they got for us for this episode right here. What about you, Formal?
Feeling good, man. Like you said, the show, the adaptation's been great. The new additions. There was things that I like definitely about the way that they conveyed the story. Like Bill's town, like Henry and Sam's story. So I'm good, man. And like you said, titles straight in your face, right? We on the way to, where is it, Wyoming?
Yep.
Wyoming? Yeah. I was like, is it Wyoming or Wisconsin? One of them W's. Wyoming to go see Tommy. So, you know, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to just hop in and get the rest of this Last of Us world. We got about 3 more episodes after this, so I'm good.
All right, yo. So we just gonna dive right into this episode, man. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Okay, the goal is 10K. Only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No clicker noises today. I don't think I got it in me.
Reactioners. I had a nice little pregame, y'all, before the episode today, so I'm feeling kind of toasty.
Try some mimosas.
Nah, done lit it up. Done had a whole stick to the face.
I'm always there.
I know you is.
Hello. Hello, Chronic, my old friend. They starting us right here. They making us relive this moment, man.
No.
We don't deserve this. That shit still made my heart drop. Second time around.
3 months later. Sheesh.
That makes sense. They was in Philly, right? Or Pennsylvania? No, Pittsburgh?
Kansas City?
That's still in Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, they was in Kansas.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. This shit is way more realistic than what happens in the game. Okay. Not who I was expecting.
I was going to say, is this Tommy? Like, nope. Definitely not.
And the gun.
Who the hell are you?
Just someone passing through. Take the gun out, 2 fingers only, put it out of reach.
Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there.
You made him soup?
Yeah, I did. Hold up.
I'm looking for my brother.
He's got a girl with him.
Can I come down?
No. Ellie.
Oh, shit, she coming down with her 9
Yeah,
milli.
look at she's smiling.
Joe, come on, there's like 1,000.
Who's this little psycho?
Never mind her.
Who's this little psycho?
Exactly where? And your answer better be the same as your wife's.
Did you tell him the truth?
Yeah?
Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah?
This is complicated right now.
She's just so pan-faced on. Yeah.
Came here before you were born, Sonny.
I was going to say, that's his crib.
Everybody.
I didn't want to.
So you haven't heard the name Tommy?
Nope.
What about the Fireflies?
We get those in the summer. There are firefly people?
This.
Go east, but you never go past the river here.
Who's out there? The Wolves? The Washington Wolves? On the West Coast?
You don't seriously believe them.
They've lived here a long time. Put that back.
They don't know anything.
Well, look where they're at.
Oh,
They
shit.
haven't.
PTS Dizzle? Panic attack?
Is
Don't
this
start.
is this their version of her killing the rabbit?
It's close
just have
to
it
dark.
hanging off her backpack.
There's some caves along the river. We'll set up camp there, cross in the morning.
Man, that shit real.
Wow. That's a beautiful.
Come down from there, you're gonna break your neck.
Daddy Joel, all worried.
Can I have some?
No.
What? Just to warm up? Come on.
She already done had some in her life. Talking about just to warm up.
You can do anything you want. Where are you going? What are you doing?
An old farmhouse, some land. I would raise sheep. They're quiet, do what they're told.
Yeah, okay.
Quiet to do what they told.
So, just you and a bunch of sheep. I read everything I could in the school library. But you know who my favorite is?
That's
Sally
why she's
Ride.
so knowledgeable.
Sally fucking Ride. Best astronaut name ever. I tried with Sam.
She telling them.
I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I wanted to save him.
Well, I reckon it's a lot more complicated than that. If she says they can do it, they can do it.
Still mumbling in your sleep.
Look at her.
You were passed out, so I took second watch.
You
She
can't do
said,
things like this.
Let
But
your
I
old
can.
ass get your rest.
'Cause I just did. I checked my six. I looked for tracks. I found the high ground. What can I say,
There
man?
we go.
I'm a natural.
There we go. They're bonding.
Not only that, she's learning.
The river of death. Still no people.
You trying to lure someone out?
Maybe.
Alright, man, we gotta cross this bridge.
I'm learning how to whistle.
Like,
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Does it sound like I know how to whistle?
No.
Thought it was a infected fucking with his face in the snow or some shit.
Skill.
Damn. Hey, Joel. What if this is the river of death?
What, they lied or y'all got mixed up? Hello. Oh shit. What you gonna do, bro? They on horseback. Ain't no running. It's alright, Tommy's somewhere in there with a bandana on.
We ain't looking for any trouble. We're just passing through.
Take 5 steps back.
How about we just talk this through?
How about you shut the fuck up?
Okay.
Yep, ain't no matter which way you look, ain't no getting out of that, bro. Everybody got their scope on you.
You're infected?
There's no infected out here.
The hell there ain't.
Was this a infected detector dog?
He will smell it and he will rip you up.
Oh.
Joe, you about to kill a dog?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Like I said, we'll just move on.
Now her.
Aw, shit.
This is
This is the test. What you gonna do, Joel? Oh shit, he blanking out. He about to do some John Wick shit.
hell no.
I was about to say, he about to blow it. He about to throw a snowball at a nigga. Yep, he looked just like him. That's what he said, right? She
What's
know.
her name?
You know.
Joel.
You know. Man, looking like Titan country out here. Like some horseback.
Man, look at that
Wall
fortress.
Maria. You feel me?
That shit beautiful.
Oh, they in Jackson.
Yep. This is fire. I like this.
Tommy!
Yo, there he is. Yep. See what, bruh, you see what inside wall life do for you? Look at his hair versus Joel, man.
Right.
That man
Joe's
had a perm and some more shit while he was inside them walls.
still black too.
What the fuck you doing here?
He sounds just like Tommy. Damn.
Bro, was this the same actor they used in the first episode? Like,
Yeah, that's how good
I'm like, damn, he look way more. They look way more alike now. Hungry as hell, man. Damn, pie and everything.
It's been a while since we've had a proper meal.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had a proper meal. This is fucking amazing.
Ellie, let's mind our manners.
I got a daughter again.
What?
Oh, is that?
That's not who I think it is.
Is it? From
They're ready. That's not Dina, huh? Dina.
It has to be.
Dina.
I think maybe y'all got a little off on the wrong foot.
She's gonna have her guys kill us.
We're just trying to scare off those who might want to try us, is all. A bad reputation doesn't mean you're bad.
Not always, at least.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But it'd be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family.
Yep. You gotta tell you.
Well,
Tell you what's going on.
Maria.
Oh.
is-
Oh, wifey.
dang.
Will you be my wifey? Let's go.
Okay. I was wondering why she was so close. I'm like, okay.
Oh shit. Congrats. Joel, say congrats.
Congrats.
How about a tour?
You draw power from a dam.
Got that working a couple years ago. After that, sewage, plumbing, water heaters, lights.
This place actually fucking works.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Look, he's smiling. He's smiling back there. I saw that.
Greenhouses, livestock, all shared. Collective ownership.
So, communism.
Nah, it ain't like that.
It is that, literally. This is a commune. We're communists.
He like, hold up now. I done fought in wars against this shit. Like,
You can put them in the empty house across the street from us.
Yeah,
Put himself in
Oh,
there.
trust me, we have been.
we've been doing fine.
he not feeling none of this shit.
At all.
He
Yeah,
not
okay.
feeling none of this. None of this.
Joel.
You'll be fine.
See how he's gonna take this.
Man, yeah, the bar though.
Doesn't seem like you aged much.
You feel me?
You, on
He
the other
been
hand.
chilling inside the walls.
Thanks for still giving a shit about me.
I never stop.
So how's Tess?
Oh man. Oh
She's
man.
fine. All right.
Good then.
You gonna lie?
She's the daughter of some Firefly muckety muck.
They got a base down at the University of Eastern Colorado.
It's really not gonna tell him?
It is severely fucked up between here and there.
It'll be easy for us, seeing as how you can headshot infected from half a mile away, which is a bunch of bullshit, by the way.
He ain't leaving.
Yeah, I can't go.
Oh, come on.
Exactly.
They're good people. They didn't have to take me in, but they did. They're very protective of this place. And for good fucking reason. I mean, folks find out we're up here.
No, I heard.
And how y'all living? Y'all living the dream right now.
Hell yeah.
We murdered people. We survived the only way we knew how. But there were other ways.
Yep.
If you knew the shit that I've been through, Tommy, trying to find you these last few months.
I'm gonna be a father.
Yeah, but what's crazy is he's not telling him the truth about Ellie.
But I don't know. I feel like I'd be a good dad.
He might save it as a last resort to convince him.
Just because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Fisticuffs.
Nah.
Go grab some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
Yup. He was close. He was close. He was ready to throw them hands with his brother, cause he know he was talking about his daughter right there. Talking about my daughter's death, player. With these panic attacks.
Ain't gotta be panic attacks, but I'm just saying,
He
like,
Dr.
why?
Melfi. And look at him. Look at him thinking he's seeing his daughter like. Nah, buddy.
They got the little multiplayer theme song in the background.
Damn, they actually have these shits. That's crazy.
No. Gross.
That's crazy. I figured that would be super rare to find. Fucking post-apocalyptic.
Go ahead, try it on.
Facts. Cold as hell out there. Snowing and shit.
I always liked doing hair, though. Maybe it was a mom thing.
I'm sorry about your kids.
It's okay. And kid, just Kevin.
Yep. Just
Sarah was
Kevin.
Joel's daughter.
Yep. She ain't know.
Look, I'm not gonna ask you what you're doing with him.
Good.
But there are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about that.
Gotcha.
He doesn't do that anymore.
He stopped killing people.
And Tommy did it too. Are you worried about him?
Good point.
Yep.
Tommy was following Joel.
Do it right back.
Where you
at
are now.
She's trying to put it all on Joel.
The only
like
people
that.
who can betray us are the ones we trust.
Yep. That's why I hate when people say it always hurts when it's the ones you trust. Like, no shit, it's supposed to, motherfucker. Like, how else can you be betrayed?
Yeah, I'm a friend of
Wow, movie
Tony's.
night and all.
Tony DeForest.
Nah, for real. She said they got a school, library.
Figured I'd save you the trouble.
Exactly. You trying to, I don't want no handouts, man. I'm mad at you.
Yes. Look at them fresh.
Take them
boobs.
shits. You feel me? Take them hoes.
I shouldn't have said what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're happy for me. It's complicated for you. I'm sorry.
It's complicated for all of us, man. You have no idea.
This ride to the university, is it a suicide mission?
No,
You've had people go that way and come back.
all of them.
He gonna tell him.
Good.
She's immune.
There we go. Right out with it. Yep, relax. Relax, Tommy.
I saw her get bit myself. That was months ago. Months. She's immune.
What does it mean? What does it mean? I want to hear it all. Yep, I feel him.
Tess got bit.
Hmm.
She made me swear to take the kid. You know, she saved my life there. Because I was too slow and too fucking deaf to hear him coming. I saw a man kill his own brother. And today I thought that dog was gonna tear her apart because it smelled something on her. And all I did was stand there.
Getting slow and soft. Man, they trying to set the golf club up already.
But
Nah. Cut it out.
stop. You stop it.
Nah, cut
They
it out.
not-
This man just said I was so afraid. Man, be quiet, man. I don't want to hear it.
I've lost something.
But
I'm
I can feel
failing
his
in my
pain.
sleep.
Failing in my sleep. That's tough.
We're done. It's failing. Again. You want me to take her? I'm just gonna get her killed. I know it. I know it. I have to leave her.
This part going crazy right now, though.
I mean, it's why you took off on me, right? To make up for the things we did. And you can't tell anyone. Not even Maria.
That's a deal breaker.
I'll take her out at dawn.
You know what's another moment that kind of reminded me of that moment in part 2? When they were like, what is your name? He was just like, Joe.
He actually done that like 2-3 times already, and I just didn't want to say nothing. I was just like, damn, he just giving that shit out.
Yeah.
Like, it's
That's what I'm saying.
nothing.
I mean, in that situation, what can you really do? Like, in that situation.
Well, yeah, and the horse one,
Yeah.
I feel it. But there was some others where I was just like, he just gave that shit out. You have to.
The complaints, they covering it up.
I came here
Is
to
she
talk
here?
to you.
No, why are you still here? If you're gonna ditch me, ditch me.
She already know.
He knows the area better than I do.
Do you
and-
give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of?
Losing 2 daughters in one lifetime.
I'm not her, you know.
Not even close.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you!
Except for now.
The truth is, I would just be more scared.
We're going our separate ways.
Here we go. There you have it.
Ellie's gone.
All right.
She's gone. Or not. Okay, they're not putting that section in there.
Gotcha.
Come in.
Yep. Let's get on these horses and let's go. Week's ride.
Maybe it's still gonna happen. She gonna take the horse and do it. She'll
You
game
came
it
here
for
to say
too.
goodbye or something?
No. I came here to steal one of these horses and go. Tommy.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Okay.
You heard the speech last night, you dummy. When she pushed you, you fucking brick wall. He didn't even move when she did that shit. That motherfucker ate that shit like a tank.
Head southeast till you hit I-25. It's right off the interstate. Should be hard to miss.
I love you, brother.
My rifle,
There you
that
go.
man.
Man, they disarmed the hell out of his ass. Give me all my shit.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Because Maria took mine, you know.
Exactly.
I'm glad they said
That's
something.
crazy. I know. I was just about to say you just said that shit too.
Because it would have been weird in him leaving with no ratchet. Like, bro, y'all really gonna disarm this man? Practice?
Teaching her how to hunt, how to shoot that rifle.
She's pretty bad at it.
Nah, you about to show her how it's
Right.
done.
You'll see.
You squeeze the trigger like you love it.
Mm.
Nice and slow.
You gonna shoot this thing or get it pregnant?
Both of them.
Doesn't aim right.
Right through it.
Dick.
Can we see the shot?
Of course not.
There we go.
Asshole.
Right through the middle, baby.
We were called contractors.
The contractor. That's pretty cool.
You feel me? She thinking of a comic and shit. The contractor. Got her resting on his back. Aww, they're bonding.
Do you think they're gonna do the
And he gets impaled?
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about that since they announced this show, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one, yo.
It is.
He got impaled pretty bad in the game.
Yeah, it's extremely bad.
Oh shit, we here already.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Word. We did the
Hey,
week. We did the week.
Right there under that hood, there's some crafting points, man. It's like 100 of them bitches. You might need them.
University.
People would live here and like what, go to classes and stuff?
Figuring out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Country singer.
Why is that funny?
I could see it. I could hear it. Yup. Get the guitar out.
I can't wait for that moment. Oh
You're
my
singing for
god.
me later. I'm gonna save the fucking world, man. That's the least you can do for me.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. He said it. He agreed.
Firefly.
Firefly symbol. Okay.
Here we go. Guard stations.
No guards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I was about to say, tie that man up, man. We'll get him dip out on you. That's it. He could dip on that if he gets spooked. You better
For
fucking
real,
tie
like, I'm
knot in
trying to
that
get this
shit.
patch of grass over here, like, snap
For real,
that bitch.
That ain't nothing.
There are definitely doctors here.
There you go. Got to look through the notes. Get the lore.
List. Something you make before moving.
Oh shit.
Maybe not all of them.
Or it could be more monkeys.
Yep.
Oh shit.
See, if this was Jumanji, they would have attacked their ass.
Maybe in all that research they turned into fucking monkeys. That's where they went.
Well, the pins lead there. Maybe getting ahead of the weather.
How many? 4 Raiders.
Out the back.
Joe!
He broke his bat immediately. Close your eyes, Ellie.
Let's see the savagery. Yes. You said 5 years ago you would have took him out. Yo, look at you. You still got it?
Go. Oh, he got impaled by the bat instead. Okay.
What?
Oof. Much better than a fucking steel pipe, though.
Yeah, definitely more believable that he could survive this. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because that
Steel
pipe
pipe-
was through and through.
Yeah, and
That
he had to
shit was-
lift up off of it and make it out alive while people were chasing him with guns. Yeah.
Come on, Ellie, shoot that 9mm. There you go. There you go.
Finally, now you're using
All they
it.
got is little bats and shit. They don't even got guns. There you go. He looking terrible.
Joe, no, shit! Joe,
Shit,
open your
okay.
eyes. Open your eyes. Joe, you gotta get up. We can't fucking do this without you.
This where they gonna end us.
Mm-hmm. All right. There we have it. Season 1, episode 6 in the books. The Last of Us. This episode, I should have never hyped up the intro like that. Because this was the worst adaptation I've ever seen in my life. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, man. They kind of sped us through this one a little bit. I feel like, you know, a lot of things kind of happened in a short amount of time. But overall, I like where we ended, and some of the changes make sense, you know, for a TV adaptation versus a game. So yeah, so far I thought this episode was a good episode. How about you, Foom?
Yeah, I liked it. I was good with it. It was, like I said, I only played the game once, so there's plenty that I don't even remember. So when I'm watching the show, it's just tying pieces together that I don't even necessarily even remember if they were in the game or not. Like, but I know there was some stuff for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure they showed Dina this episode. Like, I was like, whoa,
yeah,
hold up, like
exactly, way too early.
So yeah, well, I don't think it was too early. I thought it was actually kind of interesting because it makes sense to like why they even went back to Jackson. Like they kind of already established some rapport there. So
yeah,
you know, after they was done with what they was, boom, let's go back here to this place that nobody knows about. They're never on the radio and shit like that. So best place to hide out. So I thought that was actually kind of interesting. Like, I was like, oh shit, like what's going on here? But yeah, I thought this one was pretty cool though. It was nice. It was good.
I think it was smart of them to actually to bring in the town aspect of it, because in the game you really don't you're not in the town. You're more near the dam, because you know you have to fix the dam to get the power working again, and then the raiders come over there. So you know a lot of things happen different, but it kind of makes sense to establish that, because eventually we're gonna come back here eventually.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense just to kind of establish that, to let you know, okay, there is something here to come back to. So I like that.
Exactly.
They implemented that.
Yep. I
was
surprised. I seen them flags. I was like, they in Jackson?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, but it made sense as I was watching it. I was like, well, they gotta come back here.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a world where there's just fucking civilizations or towns everywhere. And even if they are, you gotta have the golden ticket to get in anyway. So it's just like, this makes sense that they got their golden ticket here in season 1. They found Tommy and Maria, so they know they could come back here. Like, so I thought it was cool.
Not only that, I think the set was damn near spot on. Like almost identical to the game. It looks just like the town in part 2. So that's another attention to detail that they do really well in this show so far, and I gotta love it when they go the extra mile. But to be honest, the thing that rubbed me wrong was the setup. I think you're absolutely right about that. I was feeling that at the moment. Like, I felt that when they approached him, you know, with the horses and all that, and he gave them their name. I kind of felt like they were gearing up to that. But that conversation between him and Tommy just really solidifies, you know, what's to come, you know, for our boy Joe. But at the same time, it sucks, but it makes sense. You feel me? The man's been through so much, and not only that, he's 56. Like, he is pretty up there in age, and this world I can only imagine how you know, you ain't gonna be waking up working out and shit like that. You know, you're surviving out here, so it's a very different lifestyle than we're used to. So it makes sense that the age is starting to catch up to him a lot quicker than he thought.
Yeah. For me, the conversation was actually pretty lit. I was just talking my shit because I like to talk my shit.
It's the shit.
But the adaptation of the show actually is gonna make part 2 better, in my opinion, because
it is.
Since Joel was such a rock fucking hard man's the contractor in the game, I feel like that's why people were so hurt in part 2 of how it happened. So them softening him up now is gonna make the transition easier. And then also the thing I really liked about the conversation is how he mentioned how scared he was to lose Ellie and how he didn't want her to die. Yeah. That is key to how part 1 ends. Yes, exactly. Which I'm not gonna say for the people who haven't played the game, but the fact that he spoke about because I don't even think he said that in the game ever, like how scared he was. Like you pick up on it because obviously he's becoming, daughter number 2. But like the fact that he had that conversation, like, bro, I don't want to fuck this up, and he's talking to his brother, so you know he being real about it. Like, I don't want to fuck this up. I don't want her to die. Like, I'm gonna lose her. So it's just like,
I think that was the best part of this episode was the conversations that were being had between Tommy and Joe, and not only that, Joe and Ellie. The conversation they were having in the beginning about the whole, am I really the cure, was a really nice slice to have because we don't get that in the game, to be honest. We get conversations here and there. We get the conversations about that whole segment when she was reading from the diary. That's literally word for word in the game. Like that's how it went down. But we never get little moments like that of her saying, I tried to cure Sam and it didn't work. And what would life be like if we do get a vaccine? What's next after that? Like, so these are questions that we as gamers have while playing this. You feel me? It's not a conversation that is had in the game. We're the ones who bring up the subject. So I like that they have those little moments here and there because it just makes it that more, like I said, grounded and real.
Hell yeah.
And I think, they with that small little thing, but like I said, it's still, I think you're right. It is definitely going to help pay off the second season. It really is. It really is. And I like how you Stone Cold in the game. This one, he's a little bit more, so it's more realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Man.
Like in the game, you did murder like 1,500 people,
and he has no conscience all the way through.
He's facts. Just snapping necks.
He's only soft to Ellie. That's it. Yeah. He ain't about none of that other shit. So like this is definitely gonna help that transition a lot better. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say about. Damn,
the vaccine
said about
cure?
The dialogue. Oh yeah, about the vaccine shit. Yeah, that I like that you brought that up because that is something that us as gamers were talking about. Like I remember even in a party chat we spoke about it amongst each other, talking about like how the vaccine itself could create chaos. Yep. Because people are still gonna be like, well, this is just all like, but like people could be like, we have the vaccine, so we're the ones in power type shit. We control the distribution of it, et cetera, et cetera. So it's great to see her asking, questions that could lead up to those types of questions as well, because those are very real concerns. Like, what if nothing works? What if we do all this for nothing? Like, what is the vaccine gonna do? What is the world gonna turn back into? Like, how what I'm saying? How people just gonna go back to jobs, and how do you even get a house? Who owns what? Like when shit pops off. So yeah, they working their magic with this.
Yeah, they are.
They are. Yeah, this episode was good though. I liked it. But you're right though. We did go through a lot, so it's just like, cause my memory, like I said, my memory ain't the best of the game. I remember how it ended and shit like that. But from his moment of being impaled, I feel like the end is right around the corner, but we're only on episode 6, so I wonder what we're gonna get in these next couple. I wonder if one of these are gonna be. We never got the DLC. I feel like we still got to get
coming.
that.
That's coming.
Yeah.
I feel like the next episode we're gonna get the DLC.
The DLC, right?
Yeah, because she's gonna be.
Because they could wrap this shit up damn near.
Yeah, because what we're missing is the Davis situation, which is coming up next. That's when Joel is not capable of moving, so that's what we're gonna get to next. And then after that, It's giraffes getting closer to the actual town, and then the hospital, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much the end. And then if you really think about it, it's only like really one or two big moments, and then you could fit in, you know, the whole Riley situation. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
The next one though is really gonna be it's gonna be a tough one.
I'm looking forward to it. Because I didn't play the DLC, and I'm with you. I think the next one's DLC episode for sure.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a full DLC like type of episode. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be like flashbacks.
Even still, like I don't know shit about Riley and Ellie, like nothing. So even if it's just little flashbacks, like I'm
the DLC was dope because it's just like you're playing a whole bunch of mini games and shit like that. It's pretty fire. You're like in the mall and shit. Yeah, it's a nice little section in the game. But yeah, I'm talking more about the whole David situation, because that situation turns for the worse. I'm not gonna say what, but I'm really wondering how they're gonna portray that whole situation.
They've been ripping and running so far. I feel like they portrayed every situation pretty good in its own live action way. So, and I don't really remember too much about the Davis shit. That's why I'm not even saying much about it. I'm just like, I guess. Like, so whatever they gonna give me, it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel fresh. I believe so. They haven't let us down yet.
Yeah.
And they got 3 more episodes to not drop the ball. I don't see it. I don't see that happening. So.
All right, man. So, yeah. How you feeling about the bat situation? You think that was done well?
Oh, the Impel shit? Yeah. I didn't even want to get too much into it because we kind of talked about it slightly in the reaction. But
was it that he stuck him with it, or did he like?
He probably stuck him with it. Yeah, he probably stuck him. It was probably some. Cause one thing, I ain't no expert, but one thing about
adrenaline,
knife fights, I guess. I know this isn't a knife, but you know he got stabbed by a sharp object. So like one thing about knife fights, bro, like them shits, you might have to take one to give one, cause them shits are hard. Them shits is, I be watching some of them defense, not the bullshit defense videos, like some of the real ones, and they be talking about, bro, like you either run or if you plan to fight, you likely gonna get hit a couple times. So you gotta, you know, make sure you get it right. So he swung the bat and it broke on the tree. Yeah. And I assume when he pushed up on him, he just got him that one time, and then Joe just flipped his ass, did what he had to do.
Probably didn't
but that,
feel it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he didn't because he didn't even notice till Ellie said something. Yeah. So, yeah, it was good because the way it happened in the game, there's no way. There's no way, son. That man went through a rusty pipe, cordyceps and shit. You feel me? Like lead poisoning. Now, what do you get from rust? I don't know. Shit. All types of.
You need a tetanus shot.
Is that what it is? Yeah. See, you ain't getting nothing. He ain't getting none of that type of medical assistance in this type of world. So, I think the bat is a much safer bet, and then it also stops it from going too far. Because the pipe was through and through, right? That shit was out the front, out the back.
Yeah. Like I said, you gotta smash that button to pull them.
Pull
off it.
Yeah, so I liked it. I know it's less.
It's subtle.
It's not as climatic as falling onto a fucking rusty pipe. But again, like we watching live action. Mm-hmm. Like this man is 56. Like we seeing the age in the show. He's explaining the age in the show, his hearing and all this and that.
Yeah.
So I think that was probably a pretty good way to do it. I would say like if there was one thing they could have did, they could have made it more noticeable. This way, that could have upped the climatic feeling of it.
Yeah.
The climax. But I think it was a safe bet choosing like a bat over a fucking rusty pipe going through this man's body. Like,
yeah, I agree. Not only that, I think the ending of Ellie, you know, crying out for Joe, telling him that, you know, don't leave me alone. You know, I don't know what to do and stuff like that. I think that was a good moment because
it's like the first time we really see her kind of tap into that emotion for the most part. So that's probably why he felt it a little bit more. And then I thought it was pretty cool too, because Joel also cried for her this episode. Like that was, it was the full circle, man. They cried for each other this episode. They realized that they basically can't live without each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they connected. This is it. Soul ties. Daughter number 2.
Oh man, this fucking story, y'all. This story.
It's good.
No, it's good. It's just
great.
It gets crazy. Like y'all, the emotions, everything in it. Like season 2 gonna be crazy for the people who've never played a game. Like season 2 is gonna be crazy for them. I feel like, in my opinion.
The finale of this is gonna be crazy for them.
Yes,
in my opinion.
Yes,
like,
especially if they could hit it right, if they could do it right, especially. Yeah.
As long as like we've been saying, like even if they change up how it happens, as long as they get to the point of what it's supposed to be, which they have been doing. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. But I ain't gonna say too much about the finale for those who haven't seen or haven't played the game. But I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, we is, man. We is. So far, they've been doing a great job, man. Like I said, this episode, there's a few things I wasn't on board with, but for the most part, I think they really did a great job at shaving all the stuff they needed to shave and keeping everything that they needed to. And they did it within an hour. So, great job, man, on this episode. Definitely was good. Any final thoughts, or you want to get right into the score, man?
I'm good. We can hop into the score.
All right, let me know.
I'm gonna give this one a 9. Because I think this was just a really solid way to prepare us for season 2. As much as some people are gonna be blind to that comment, it's okay. But they showed some shit here that I was just like, okay. Like, I honestly like T-Lao 2, the game, better now because of the show. Like, like I'm just like, yo, if I would have had this, I would have been all right with the way part 2 kind of started off. Like, this is making things feel a little bit better. So, I'm gonna get this whole 9 because I'm feeling it like that, man.
All right, man.
And actually, yo, I think I seen a second character. I can't remember their names because I didn't even remember Dina's name. But I think I saw a second character for part 2 in the town as well.
Who?
Old boy, what's his name? Old dude with the girlfriend. You know who I'm talking about, bruh.
You talking about the
You know who I'm talking about, bruh. When he came out that door. He came out that door and Abby was, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Do you think they showed him?
I feel like they did, bro. I'm probably reaching, but I'm just like, bro, I feel like that was buddy.
It's possible we've seen many characters from part 2, you know, that we still got the dude in the bar that, you know, had the whole interaction with Ellie and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they threw in Dina. So I'm pretty sure they throwing little subtle shots of new characters.
They already shooting season 2, bro.
That's fact.
It's
I'm gonna give this one an 8.75. I think it was close to a 9. I love the conversations that they had in this episode between Tommy and Joel, and Ellie and Joel as well. The connection is finally there, man. They cannot be separated. We finally got to that point. And yeah, this next episode is gonna be crazy, man. Like I said, it's gonna be very heavy. Might start off very light, and I'm also wondering too, are they gonna throw the rabbit scene? You know, I mentioned it in this episode, but I'm really wondering if we're gonna open up with the rabbit scene. You know, because that's how we open up this next segment is, you know,
and she
her already knowing how to hunt. Exactly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if they do that, you know, all is good with me. I won't give it, you know, a 7 or below. Because if they don't, I ain't
Wait,
fucking with it.
the rabbit scene. If no rabbit,
If no
you heard
rabbit
this man.
scene, if no rabbit scene.
If no rabbit, the maximum that episode could be is a 7. Damn. Save the rabbits, man.
Yeah, but there you have it, man. 9 from your boy Foam over here, 875 from me. It's a good episode, man. Can't wait to see where we end up next and how far they're really gonna take things. So, man, if you're still here, man, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all that's rocking with us this long. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know we'll see you next week. But before we go, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, let us know what you thought of this episode.
And most importantly, subscribe. Goal is 10K. Click the button, click the bell, get notified, baby. FRR's out. Peace.